The Utah Jazz made history tonight off the court. For the first time, a broadcast group made up entirely of women were calling the action. It's only the second time this has happened in the NBA. Morgan Wolf has a recap of this historic night.
Yes, well, I found out that 40% of Jazz's basketball and business employees are women. So what better way to celebrate Women's History Month than to have women make history?
Definitely the energy. It gets really loud and just cheering.
As thousands flood the stands.
I'm really happy to be here.
This little fan's first basketball game isn't the only first of the night.
It's International Women's Month, and it's amazing to have all of us together.
Olympian and former WNBA star Natalie Williams stepped in for her first color commentary game, sitting next to a team of all women, a Utah Jazz first.
Because it's about women supporting women and recognizing that we can do the job as well as anyone else.
My last drop tonight, it's going to be key for Rudy Gobert's defense. It's been a very male-dominant industry, and so it's a little extra hard work, but I would say you can do it.
Breaking into the industry wasn't easy for Krista Blanc,
because the Clippers are going to try to get out and run.
She credits women ahead of her like Robin Roberts for their mentorship.
You start to see the path you're supposed to take, and you just need to follow it and get out of your own way.
The boys might be making the buckets, but tonight's game,
They're a really good team.
it's for the girls.
Girls are a lot stronger. They can go through a lot more than boys can.
What I hope is that this one game won't just be one game or won't be some big deal eventually. It's just going to be something that you see on a fairly regular basis.
You know, the Jazz do have a history of having women in leadership. Of course, Gail Miller was at the helm for a long time, one of the first female owners of a team in the NBA. And most recently, they hired a new chief experience officer, and her name is Andrea Williams. That was just recently within the last few years. And so it's not uncommon for the Jazz to really lift up women. And I just got to say one last thing. I wish I could have had Beyonce playing throughout that entire story.